Blessings, you dig, to you and me. You hear me? You see how I flip that thing to you and me, because you is inside me. You feel me? Because we all come from one person, one source, and that's Adam. You dig? For real. Hey, like, subscribe, tell a friend, man, so they'll tell another friend. This your host, Arthur Chill Fetty. We just checking in on this good hump day. Man, it's amazing how when you read the biblical passages, you can relate them to things that's going on today. And a lot of that comes from the metaphors or the allegories that's described throughout the book. You know, it's been so many times I've been in a fire, and it says you train a child up in the way they should go. When they get old, you know, they won't depart from it. And I thank my parents, you know, for being educated, trained in the Bible, because that's the knowledge and the same teachings they passed down to me. And by them passing the knowledge down to me, I was able to go through the fire. God was with me in the fire. The Most High was with me in the fire. And the fire represents like situations, prison, federal prison, shootouts, fights, being surrounded by 15 people inside of that street, like when I was in the club. You feel me? Being able to have a powerful tongue, or what they would call in today's society the gift of gab, able to express and conversate with enemies, to calm them down, to see things from a different perspective. And that's how you talk man to man, one-on-one. Understand, when you are tried in the fire, or when you are tried by the enemy, you don't really have to speak. The Most High gonna send the Spirit to speak for you. The Spirit gonna come through and clarify your vision, give you clarity on a certain situation when you in the heat. That's why I call this book here Fire Knowledge. You feel me? See how thick it is? You feel me? Fire Knowledge. And the reason why Solomon had a lot of women around him, and when you do your study and your research, he was the wisest of all men that walked the planet. And the way I see it, just bear with me right now, because we got the city coming through. They're cleaning up the streets. You know, you want the environment to look good. You want the streets to stay clean in your neighborhood. You hear me? That's why you pay your taxes. You feel me? For real, and your property taxes, yeah. Hey, but in Florida, if you stay where I stay, the governor just put a bill in reduce property taxes or take them away. Think on that. So let this pass by while I found this little waking baby. But you know, and I just been kind of like in chill mode lately, analyzing, observing. You know, my mistakes make me great. So always say that to yourself. When you make a mistake, you're becoming greater because you're learning from the lesson. It's what you call an adolescent. You know what I'm saying? So every time you pushing forward, when you hit a bump, you say, okay, boom, this is what I got to do to correct that. So now you got the wisdom and the knowledge to keep pushing forward and to execute with your vision or your goal, your dream, whatever you're trying to achieve on your mission. You know what I'm saying? And don't never let nobody look up you. Oh, I see your little business. I see your little project. I see your little books. I see you got your little job going. You feel me? When people talk like that, you got to understand the energy that's coming from those words. Live. Why they can't say, I see you prospering. I see you blessed. Hey man, God gonna bless that business. He gonna 10x it. See, that's the type of mindset that you wanna be around. Those are the type of people you wanna conversate with. You hear me? I'm just me, man. You know what I'm saying? I can see the curve, I can see the hooks, I can feel the wordplay. You know, and God gave me that through wisdom, through the fire. You feel me? Now I'm understanding and I'm learning and I'm loving it because of the simple fact with all the pain that I go through, whether it be physical, mental, you know what I'm saying? And you can also get a spiritual hurt too. And that spiritual hurt is one of the worst hurts. You feel me? Because you can be believing in somebody so long, thinking you attached them to them in a certain kind of way. But all along, they had a dual spirit. And they was feeding you what they wanted to feed you until you saw that flip side. And that flip side always come out in the fire. See, the fire is known to test and bring out what is pure. Gold, pure gold. Has to be melted down, molten, and go through the fire. And the more carat the gold is, the more it's worth. Got 8 carat, 10 carat, 12 carat, 14 carat, 18 carat, and 24 carat. So understand that the harder the fire, the harder the trial. The bigger the blessing. The more grace he gonna give you, the more mercy he gonna show you. You got to stay locked in to the Most High regardless. I talk to the Most High all the time. You got to build a relationship with your Creator. Because when you're going through what you're going through, who else you going to talk to? Who else going to give you that spark that you need? Who else going to give you that good memory on when you went through something before and the Most High got you through it, and you reflect back on that and you use that as a launch pad? Faith, man, is the currency that moves in the spiritual world. You got the faith of a mustard seed. That's all it takes. You just got to know. But however, with knowing, success does come by action. And you have to move in faith. You have to walk in faith. Even though you see it, you still gotta walk towards it every day. It's gonna be repeated cycles. It's gonna seem like you ain't shaking out, you ain't breaking out. Cause I be feeling like that, you feel me? Like I be seeing things in my mind, things I wanna accomplish. More goals I wanna achieve. But I know I can't do it without the proper steps and the proper guidance. And I got to have my mind and my heart in divine alignment with the Most High. You do too. That's how you prosper. That's how you evolve. That's how you grow. And sometimes, like me, my situation, the Most High had to sit me down. I was moving too fast. And when you chosen, you're gonna go through some things. I'm from the streets. Because I chose the streets at a very young age. Perception is real seducing. Your eyes can be deceived until you get in the fire. See, the streets, you want the street fame, the hood fame, name ringing. You the ghetto gospel. But you pay a price. You pay a big price. And by me being 50 right in this game, I had to understand that I done lost half of the homeboys I grew up with to the streets. Like 80% of them on drugs from the streets. put myself in a lot of bad relationships because I met those individuals on the streets, in them environments that was toxic. See, listen, when you can sit back and relax and contemplate and reflect on a lot of things that you done been through in life, you blessed. You really blessed. And the Most High got my attention by me. He done something so big for me, right? Came and flew by like the wind. And I thought I knew it, knew what I was doing. I thought I knew it all. I thought everybody was cool. I thought the relationships I had done, quiet over time was solid. But what happens is, when you get them permission to feed you, you also get them permission to starve you. That's why I wrote this book, Invest Like a Billionaire. Because what I realized was I was putting my time and energy into people and resources that really wasn't benefiting me. And I felt like I had no part or no ownership. See, people will use you for your intelligence, your wisdom, and your knowledge. But then when it's time for you to actually see what's going on, people catch amnesia. They play the crazy role. They forgot. Or they distance themselves. Because they know you woke. But they just want to see if you're going to really wake up. Then when you wake up, they out of sight, out of mind. Because they felt they done used you. But little do they know, God used them in your life to teach you a lesson, because now they exposed. They can never come across that bridge again. So it's the character of people that you also have to pay attention to. That's why I like watching National Geographic channel, because of the simple fact, it's wisdom and knowledge in that. And you can see the animals, you can see the snakes, you can see the alligators, you can see the bears, the bullies, you can see the lions, the cool ones, the ones that got the knowledge, the wisdom. And all of those animals are the same people you deal with in today's society that portray those same characters. You feel me? So when you sit back and realize and reflect on a lot of things in life, you notice, if you got kids look for role models. You know what I'm saying? And they pick up quick. And my thing is, Sometimes you could be cool with people, and a person upbringing is basically gonna be their philosophy on life until they hit a roadblock and they change direction, and then they get some different type of knowledge along the line of their destiny. I never knew that I was gonna be an author. I used to want to rap. You feel me? And when I was in federal prison, I realized that everybody was just reading books. They would have big circles. You got guys in the middle spitting knowledge, talking about the elements, the science, different dialogues would take place. You had a sports crew, you had a politic crew, you got the religious crews, and then the feds, you know, states, we call them cars, but you also got your religious sects. And the sharpest minds are in isolated places. And the reason why I say that is because if I wasn't incarcerated, isolated, inside the fire, the Most High wouldn't have came to me and told me to start writing books. I became an author in 2016. I started writing my book around about 20. I got out of federal prison in 2010. I violated, went back 2012. Got out, published my first book with Pen Hustlers Publications, Nikki Giovanni, the book beast, best-selling author, taught me the game. Now, I said all that to let you know that I could have came back out, which I did, jump back into the streets, which I did. But at the end of the day, I thank the Most High because He sharpened my mind in the fire. He showed me a way I can use my mind to tell stories, to show people the way with guides, autobiographies. What I'm learning is that on my journey, it really is a marathon. Like Nip said, it really is a marathon. And it's up to you and me to get up every day and run that race. And guess what? The race don't stop. Just gotta keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And keep going. And get graceful with it. Don't be aggressive with it. Give God the glory with it. You know? It's been a blessed morning, man. Good morning talking to you guys. Been on here for about 30 minutes. I can go on and on, man. A lot of things going on in the world. You know, we got Trump with the tariffs, recession going down. Right now, the way things going in the economy, the world, globally, build that spiritual connection with the Most High, that relationship. Be the best at what you can do. Invest in what can make you passive income or make you money. When you spend to make money. Let's stop being consumers. Man, I had a real bad habit of gambling. Saw myself not coming up for a whole year. I was in a circle. Because I'm chasing. I'm putting that product, but I was chasing. And I'll never forget, man, one night I was finna get ready and go on one of my little accounts, go on hard rock. So, man, I'm finna just bet this little bit and see what happens. But my finger went on the app. Little ant crawled on me, and I deleted it. That let me know right then I had the power and the choice. At any time to make a great decision. So you got the power and the choice to make a great decision that can change the trajectory of your journey. See, we can delay a lot of our destiny on our journey. And a lot of those delays are of our doing. But at the same time, it's to teach us knowledge. And we gain wisdom from the delays because we made the wrong choice, the wrong turn. See, the prize there, the destiny there. And you can get there ahead of time, you make the right choices. Some people say things happen by law. But no, you made the right choice. Blessing came ahead of time. Yes, but you made the right choice. Because when you make the right choice, God letting you know you align with the universe, you align with the frequency, everything coming on time. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. But when you get out of line and unaligned, then that's when the hiccups come, the roadblocks come, the static come, the blessings slow down. Everything just bumpy. You know, and I done been in a lot of those stages. You feel me? So it's like, slow down, chill. Let's take a look at what's slowing you down. Let's take a look at what's holding you back. Okay, just what you need in your life. This is what you got to start developing. Let's extract this. You hold on to that. But if you hold on to that as a clutch, you got to extract that. You got to keep going. Because the name of the game is to grow and evolve. With your season. And be season. So you can leave season. Because you is season. You feel me? For real. Hey, love you. Have a blessed day. Hump day. Get it in. Just one of these days. I'm off work, but I'm at work. You know, always spend your time wisely. It's one thing my mama and my grandma always told me. Spend my time wisely and spend my money wisely. That's like a billionaire. Get you some fire knowledge. Trapology. It's how we hustle, man. We did. Grind. Get your products out there. Build your brand. Start your online business. Hey, whatever you're doing, get to it. Don't let nothing, nobody stop you. Nothing to nobody. You ain't got to tell nobody. Just do it. Just keep doing it. They'll catch on. Just keep doing it. They'll catch on. That's what I got for you. And I love you. Because I know you love me. For real. Like, subscribe, tell a friend so they'll tell another friend. We gone.